Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new series on a game called Facteroids. I first featured Facteroids on the Glidercat channel over 2 years ago. I think it was a first look video, and man, oh man, has it come a long way. Now if you look at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can see it says development build. I'm playing on an early build. The game's already available in no, I don't think it's even early access, but it's available on Steam. I'll put links in the description. But I'm playing a development build. There's a new campaign DLC that's going to be released very soon called Project Alpha, which is really pretty cool, and it's introducing several new features to the game. But for this playthrough, we are going to do a free mode. Like I said, there's a series of campaigns that you can play through. These are cool. There's another game mode called Asteroid Hopping, where you start on a small asteroid, harvest that out for resources, move to a slightly bigger one, and keep on progressing. I haven't tried that mode yet. Let's go into free game. And the settings for this playthrough, some of these, yeah, I already set, so these are sticking, but, or no, I didn't. So asteroid size, let's go super large. For the shape, we've got 3 options: round, flat, or flat lava. I'm going to go for round because this kind of highlights the asteroid nature, the round asteroid, the natures. These flat ones are, it's almost like you're just playing on a full planet. So we're going to go round. Complexity, I'll leave it the default. Ice amount, I'm going to kick that up just a little. Maybe up to 40%. We'll see. Ice is going to be important for us to generate atmosphere. We also need water for colonists, because we're going to build a colony out on our asteroid. Lava amount, don't really know what's good for this. I think I'm going to leave it at 30. Asteroid resources, I'm going to put plenty. And then initial resources, we'll just leave it some, and we'll jump on in. I should mention the concept art for this game. There's, there's a loading screen when you first start here. But man, I've played several times now just in the last couple days, and these pictures for the loading screens are fantastic. There's some awesome stuff. I may see if I can get a hold of that game art and see if there's a way I can showcase that somehow. But these pictures are freaking awesome in my view. So we'll wait till the asteroid loads up, and then we'll come back. All right, it looks like we're loaded up. Let's jump on in and see what we have. So there is our beautiful asteroid. We are going to terraform the heck out of this thing. But the first thing we need to do is pick a place for our hub, and this is going to be kind of important. I don't think we can move this once we've placed it. On this asteroid, I believe there's a kind of a dark side that's away from the sun or the star right there. There's a sunny side. Early on, we're going to need lots of sun or solar panels and things. Let's see, we need to find a place for this hub. I have plans to terraform this asteroid tremendously. So let's kind of want it near the center, but I kind of want it near, like, not just the center right to left, top to bottom, but center, how deep we go on the sunny side. So let's go. Might be the best I can do right here. Boom. Here's our landing site. And that is kind of like our little mothership. Now landed. Okay, it says you just landed on a barren island, or a barren isolated asteroid in deep space. Start mining resources and build your colony. This asteroid has limited resources, but you will be able to get more through trade and expand your colony by researching new technologies and types of buildings. Okay, very cool. I don't think we need to look at it. I don't think we're going to get objectives. If you do play the campaigns, there's a whole string of objectives you'll get as you play, and it's pretty cool. I kind of wanted to do a free mode. So we need to get on it here. We've got a few buildings unlocked in the top left of the screen, and we're going to be unlocking a whole bunch more as we play. But let's get to some initial mining here. Got mines here. I know we're going to need some of this rock. Let's set up a mine here. Boom. We're going to need power. We want that in the sun. I'm going to put solar panels where? About right next door. Can't construct solar panel on lava. Let's put one right there. We're going to need power for a mine. And we're going to need power line to bridge the gap here. We've got one little drone. We start out with one drone. This guy's taking building materials out of our hub. It's already made the mine, and now it's going to make our solar panel and our power line. And conveyor belts are unique in this game. Kind of always in the form of a cross. See as we play, if you're not familiar with the game. I can just click and drag, and that'll actually set the direction. We're going to just put this rock into this hub. We're off and running. Let's do another miner for ice. That going. We could put these on the side here too. See if I can put conveyors on lava. Oh, you can't. So that's a bummer. We're gonna have to find a way to get rid of this lava. Because our main base here has 4 imports. We want that free right now. We're right next to some lava, so I can't put a belt down there. So what can we do? We can rotate this guy, I think. Boom. And then we'll just have to conveyor out the side. Yeah, there's lava there too. Alright. Problem. This, and then I right click this belt, it'll set the direction for me. And then this guy needs power. I'm going to throw down another solar panel right on this big block of ice. The conveyor belts conduct power, and so does every building in the game. And these little power poles do as well. So once that solar panel's built, okay, now we should be good for power. We're bringing in rock, and we're bringing in ice. We're sitting on top of an iron deposit here, too. So maybe we can get that going. Man, the camera work's going to be a little goofy here for a bit. But let's get a mine here on the iron deposit. Like that. Our drone will go and build that for us, and let's get another solar panel built as well. Now, drones are going to be super important for us, so we'd like to get more. Let's see if we have the ability to. Or we can go through the buildings we have so far. We've got the mines. We've got 3 of those down. Iron, ice, and rock. And you can see the ingredients it takes to make the miner. It's just rock and ice. We've got a smelter that takes rock and iron ore. So we're starting to mine iron ore. We'll be able to build smelters. Conveyor belts, there's 3 different permutations right now, but there'll be more as we go. Regular, or 2 different permutations. Just a regular flat one, and then one that kind of has a hop over. Storage. Supply pod brings storage full of resources from orbit. And this one is going to bring in produced in mine. Select supply delivery. Oh, rock. We can import rock if we want. I don't think we need to do that yet. Bot dock supports additional construction bots. Each consequent bot dock costs more construction materials. So this one just takes a bunch of rock. Let's get that placed. That'll give our guys something to do while we're looking at buildings. I'm going to put this kind of out of the way for now. Hope we can put it on the lava, but we can't. I'm just going to put this out of the way a bit. And our little robot will take 8 rock over there and get that built for us. And then once that's built, we'll have another mining drone or another drone to help us. What else? We got solar panels, takes rock and ice. Power lines just take a block of ice. Lamps, this may come in later. Rock and ice, I haven't used those yet. Landfill, this is going to allow us to make new kind of cubes on our asteroid. And we can make those cubes out of cement, out of rock. I don't know if we can do ice. But we'll be making heavy use of those. We can make concrete blocks and things. A freezer. Okay, use ice to cool down lava. The freezer must be built on lava, and lava reveals valuable resources after cooling down. We kind of want one of these, right? Let's do it. Let's see if we can freeze this block of lava here. Because I kind of don't want this in my way. I'm going to put down this freezer. And I'm going to stop that belt. And these belts, we can put a filter on them. If you look down here at the bottom of the screen, there's a filter. I just want ice going to this freezer. I'm going to set that belt to only deliver ice. There's no special filtering conveyor you need to place or anything. You can just set a filter on any conveyor belt. And then we're going to right click to turn that belt back on and set its direction. Our little drone is doing its thing, building another drone bay for us so we can get another one. Camera's going to be a little tricky for me to get used to here on this 3D map, but we'll get there. Q and E, do the tilt. WASD, move the camera as you would expect. And then we can right mouse to change the camera angle. But because we're right near something, it zooms us out. All right, this guy needs one or two. Oh, 15 rocks. Okay, he's doing his thing. If we look up at the top right, we can see the resources we currently have in our hub. 100 rock, 96 ice, 82 iron ore, 12 silicon ore. We'll have to look for those deposits here on the asteroid too. And then it shows our power. I'm not sure why that says 0. We have a couple of solar panels. We'll see. They gave us some smelted iron already and a little bit of silicon to work with and a little bit of carbon. We're going to be setting up factories to make all that stuff. The hub itself, I believe, has infinite storage capacity, but it only has, these 4 ports. So you're a little bit limited on throughput. But right now we're just loading up rock, we're loading up ice, and we're loading up iron in here. Let's get to smelting some iron. But right now we're just going to get some basic building materials going. And maybe more solar too. Let's do that. Solar. Okay, here comes our new drone. Nice. Now we've got 2 helping us out. In fact, let's see what it takes to get the third one. Third one takes 15 rock and 15 ice. Let's do it. Just going to put another bot dock over here. Boom. And we should have 2 bots zipping around. Yeah, you can see them doing their thing. I think the next thing I want to do is set up a simple smelting operation. We're going to have to mine this thing, right? This guy here. Rock that's in he keeps getting in my camera view. We'll have to bridge to that. That'll be a priority. Alright, let's set up another miner. If I do it within range of this one, I won't need to run power. So let's, we can use a power pole. That's fine. Put a power pole there. And then we're going to run this iron into a smelter. This is all kind of temporary, just getting us started. Kind of resources. About, no, I can't run a belt in that lava. About... like this. Boom. Then we'll run a belt from that iron mine down, over, and into our smelter. And I think we need to pick a recipe. Actually, I think the smelter will automatically pick its own recipe. We could set one here. You can see we can make, from rock we can make carbon. From carbon we can smelt that into carbon fiber. Iron goes to iron ingots. Silicon ingots, sulfur into some kind of processed sulfur, and then nickel into nickel. Again, we're just getting basic resources, building resources established. These guys going. All right, I move the camera. Let's see if I can do this. Head off the screen. want to get to this so we can mine this down, mine this thing down and get it out of our way. But we're going to have to kind of terraform our way there. The way we can do that, we have lava nearby too. I want to kind of take out this big nugget so it's not in our way. One block, it looks like. If we can fill right here, then we can get up to this block and clear all this stuff. So let's try and do that. See if I can make this work. Do we have landfill? We do. Boom. I want a landfill here. Create a block, basically. And I guess I'm just going to fill that with dirt. So I'm going to get a miner, a rock miner here. Boom. Maybe not a lot of sun over here, I guess. There's a little sun we can tap into. Let me put a solar panel right here. Full. Belt. Boom. This way. So we'll mine this rock out. And we'll create landfill. That'll fill in this little cube here. Then we can get up to this part of the asteroid and basically just mine all this out of here and get rid of it. It's not in our way. What I want to do with our monster asteroid here, kind of an ambitious plan, but I want to terraform this thing down. There's our next bot landing. Now we have 3 bots helping us out. I want to terraform this thing into almost like a space station colony. We can have colonists. We can build atmosphere. We can set up platforms. That's what I want to try and do, is transition this thing into almost like a station, almost like a space station. But man, it's going to take a lot of work. But we'll get on it here. Okay, so we've got 3 bots helping us out. Tilt over. And I kind of want to see what it's going to cost to get the next bot. This one takes 15 carbon. So 15 rock, 15 ice, no problems there. And then 15 carbon. Let's look at smelting up some carbon. And then let's look at this lava thing too. This has got kind of a cool animation. We're chilling down this block of lava. Apparently there might be some valuable resource underneath it. So as we send ice in, these little steamer things cool down this block. We'll see how much it needs. Oh, look at it. Cooling process 95%. So we're almost there. Let's watch this and see what happens. 96, 97, 88. All right. What do we get? Silicon ore. Nice. So what can we do with that? Lava can be used for other things too. We don't need to just chill it. Silicon ore. Let's, what can we do with that? Thinking maybe just initially, let's just mine it and get it stored up in case we need it for other things. I'm going to throw yet another mine down. We're going to need more and more power. Let's keep doing solar panels. Pop down 2 more of those. See if I can rotate this one. They probably won't let us. Yeah, I've got one that's kind of facing backwards. That might drive people crazy. Maybe I'll delete it and put one that's facing the right way. Boom, so it's a little more consistent. You know, this guy's complaining. Alright, we got rid of all of the ore under this block. Let's, so we've got an option. We mined out all the iron ore and they give us an option. We can either leave one little iron ore there and that block will stay in place, or we can dig a hole. That means getting rid of that whole thing. This is gonna mess up my belting. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this block. I kind of want to get rid of it because there's not much ore there and I'd rather fill that with dirt. Let's do that. Let's dig a hole just so we can see what happens. It's going to create a little bit of a problem for us. I'd like to fill this with dirt again. But let's see what we can do to make that happen. This guy's sending up iron. Let's show you. Do a landfill here. Boom. I'm gonna put a conveyor belt that hops over here. Boom. And then a dirt mine somewhere. Somewhere where we can get dirt. Maybe right here. Or rock, I should say. It's really rock, not dirt. And I don't want to store rock. I want it to all go into this landfill and just fill in that cube for us. What I'm thinking we'll do, or what I'm going to work towards, is leveling the asteroid to be at the same level as our hub, right? So we want this hub sitting on a big flat platform. That's the idea, but it's going to take a while, obviously, for us to get there. Let's see how this one's doing. Still waiting on something over here. What do you need? Steel. So I cannot... Oh, how did I get... I think I clicked on the wrong thing here. I don't want refinery. Let's delete that. We just want... Good old conveyor belt. Nothing fancy. And that guy's waiting on power. The issue. That solar panel says it's in the shadows, so it's not getting power. Let's build one right next door to it. One looks like it's in the shiny sun. We'll have other ways to generate power as well as we play on. I don't want this thing going. All right, and then we said for our next robot, we need to produce carbon. Tells us right there that carbon is produced in the smelter. I think we just smelt regular rock for that. Take a look at the smelter. Carbon is just rock. Let's go over here where we've got some free space. And curious if this guy's working. Now we want to terraform all of this and delete all this material. I'm just looking over here to see if this is where we might want to start mining rock and making carbon. But we can do it. We can do it over here. All this stuff needs to go. I'm going to throw down a couple more solar panels. And we're going to mine this rock. Do it. See, how do I want to do this? How about right there? Boom. And smelter. Conveyor. And this one we do have to set a recipe on, I believe. We want to start making this carbon. Then want to belt that all the way back to our... Well, we could just belt that into storage, actually. It doesn't necessarily need to go into the hub. Let's set up... Hub is kind of best, but I'm going to set up... storage here. Start with one storage. I'm going to delete this guy. All right, once that's belt is built, this guy will start getting power. How's our little slow little landfill going here? Maybe we could double this up. I should mention that the miners do have upgrades. Let's see. Oh, maybe not yet. Yeah, maybe we need to research. Doesn't look like they're giving us an upgrade for the mine just yet. See how much this guy has left. Oh, it's about halfway through. I don't want to get that thing mined out. Okay, this mine is depleted. This one we're going to leave. What? Depleted. That was the silicon, right? I guess we mine that out. We'll just leave this one here, so I'm just going to delete it. Boom. We got a little block there. What's next? Let's start chewing through this way. I'm going to put one of those cooler modules over here. There's that guy. Freezer. Let's put a freezer here. And we'll basically do the same thing we did before. We want this ice. This. Belt we want off for now. Oh, we filled in this block with dirt, by the way, and the landfill thing kind of went away. That's where this rock was going. Turn that off for now. We can just send some rock into the hub. These belts around. Empty that guy out. Okay, this guy's complaining because there's rock on the belt and it wants ice. If I just click this and where is it? This button right here at the bottom of the screen, destroy all materials, will empty the belts for me. Boom. Now this chiller can get the ice it needs and start cooling down that lava rock for us. These guys are still doing their thing. Let's go see what's going on over here. Okay, we're now starting to produce our own carbon. Let's put down another bot dock here. Boom. And see if we can't get another bot over. It's going to take 15 carbon, 15 ice, and 15 rock. We're producing all of that. Landfill's still going. It's getting close. Oh man, yeah, we need to get this thing out of our way. This guy right here drives me crazy a little bit. Okay, what's next? We want to have a platform, right? Coming off from here. So let's take some of this rock, and instead of sending it there, we don't need that belt going. Let's put landfill right here. We'll be able to get at this iron. Let's put a fill block right here. Where's this guy? And then we'll use rock from this mine here to create a new block over here for us. This still needs to be constructed. Okay, our robots are working on the bot dock. They have a bunch more material to deliver. Looks like one of our iron mines might be depleted. A mine is depleted. What do we want to do with that? I'm going to delete it. We got to get this out of the way. Bad placement. All right, let's mine some more iron and get that smelted. So, of iron ore is only 120. It's not a lot. What are we doing in the landfill here? 75. What's the holdup? Are you done already? Power. Oh man, our solar panels are in the shade. Let's link up all the power networks. We can do that with power poles. Worth doing. These aren't very expensive. Bots are still working on bringing another bot over. They're bringing the carbon over that we made. This is getting real close. Here comes another bot. That'll help our construction speed, obviously. Very cool. Is this guy? Yeah, okay. Now these guys are starting to build the power poles, I think. And our miner. Boom. That should get this guy powered up again. And then we can terraform this thing that's in our way and get it out of here. It's driving me crazy. On power poles. Boom, boom. Fortunately, they're pretty darn cheap. It's just a block of ice. Alright, now we should get back in action. Hope. Okay, this guy's starting to work on the landfill. Looks like we need about 25 more. We'll have this bridged, and we can get up to here and mine all that out. Let's see what's going on here. This guy is complaining about power too, so we're going to need more panels. We click on the block, I think, yeah, it shows us how much sunshine there is here at the bottom of the screen. I believe these guys stay permanently exposed to the sun, so let's keep the power going. 176, we'll take it. How's our little chillers doing? They gotta be pretty close to having this guy. 43%. That ice block has 813 ice, so that's got tons of resource for us. $89.90, 10 more rock. Tell you what, in order to speed up the landfill, I'm going to change this over so that all the rock from this mine goes to this landfill. And then, let's see. Got a filter on this guy. This one I want to only send rock across. And then I'm going to put another miner over here to clear this ice. That ice should just go straight through into the hub. In fact, we can set a filter on there to make sure that's all that goes in. Ice. Take a look at our asteroid. Yeah, we have tons of ice and tons of lava, so I think we're going to be just fine. All right, we finally have this bridged. Let's get to some serious work up here and see if we can't get this thing out of our way. We want to chew through this ice. We know we're going to need power, but I don't want to put solar panels on here because this whole rock is going to go away. Let's do more solar where we know we have light for a good long time. Keep building these guys for a while. Eventually, I think we'll be able to switch to a different kind of power. 9. Let's do it. Invest heavily in that for now, and then I want to mine all of this out of here. We need to send it somewhere. We need to chill all these guys. All this lava. So let's put some of those down. Freezers. Boom, boom. Another one here. Boom. And then let's get miners to start mining all this ice. You, and you. Start with these guys. Melt this down to the chillers. 3 miners mining ice. Ice comes down, goes into these chillers. In fact, we could put more chillers down. It's down here. Or freezer, I guess we call them. Boom. That nugget and that interior nugget's covered. This nugget's covered. This nugget's covered. That one's covered. And we have these two more we want to get. Let's do it. You and you. Need to get the ice down here. Covered, and then down here. Around. Up. And into these chillers. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to terraform this thing just so it's out of our way. You could do more of that work too. Let's see. Now we want a platform. Whoops. This level. So let's keep working on that too. Landfill here. Just trying to create space so we can start building on, basically. A factory that's not crazy. Such crazy terrain. We'll landfill into that. And then let's landfill here as well. Okay, our bots have tons to do. We've got lots of power. Let's see what it takes to get yet another bot going. The next one is iron produced in a smelter. Did we start smelting iron? We have. This is our smelting operation. There's not a whole lot going on. In fact, we could probably work on that as well and get more going into this smelter. But since we have the iron, we have 58 iron bricks up here at the top right of the screen in inventory. Let's put down another bot dock. And actually, I'm not sure if we can delete these once they're here. Let's see if it tells us in the help. Building a bot dock will bring you a new bot. Each consecutive bot dock is more expensive to build. Destroying the bot dock will not destroy the new bot. Awesome. So we can get rid of these. Let's get rid of one of them just to verify that's the case. We have 3 that we've brought in plus the one we have that we started with. So we should have 4 bots running around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see 4. Let's get rid of these. We'll get rid of 2 of them. Do we still have 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. We still have 4. Okay, good. Let's build another one. Only build one of these at a time. Get that going, and then let's do some work over here. I'd love to get more iron into the smelter, and we've got iron here, but I've got another one of these, couple of these lava blocks in our way. Let's chill those things out. So I'm going to grab a freezer unit here. Boom, and a freezer unit here. A miner. Get at this ice, maybe. And a conveyor belt to feed those guys. This guy should be linked to power. You can see there's a little power line coming from our conveyor belt. It's going to power all these 3 machines. So we should be in good shape there. How is this operation going? Are we mining yet? What's the matter, fellas? No power. Not connected. Oh, that part is not connected via power line yet. All right, let's do it. I'm just going to use power lines for now, or power poles. We just need some up here. That'll do it. 3. Then what else can we do? It looks like I've got an iron mine that's done, already depleted. Oh man, these deposits are not super rich, are they? Go ahead and dig a hole here and just get rid of that iron deposit. And I'm going to put another miner in back here. Boom. In fact, this is gonna be pretty nice because we can put a few miners over here. There's into there. And we'll load up this smelter to make iron ingots for us. In fact, I can put another iron miner right there. Boom. Then back on this nugget that's in our way, we want to get rid of all of this. Waiting on the power poles to get created. What I've got doing here. This guy has rock. We want to fill. I want to route that to a place where it can be filled. I'm looking at the levels. I think I'd put fill here, but they probably won't let me build anything on this until it's frozen. That lava. I'm looking for a place to belt the rock that this guy is currently mining. And I need to get up to this level right here. Like maybe. Let's put a landfill right here. This will conduct power too. And let's put a belt here to feed that landfill. That'll get this guy mining again. And then over on this side, we have more stuff we want to thaw out. We can do that with, grab a miner here. Freezer here. Yeah, so this is going to be a fairly long endeavor, pretty big endeavor, what we're trying to do. We're just starting to create some initial building materials. So we've got iron ingots being produced. We have carbon being produced. We don't have much storage for the carbon. We probably should find a way to route that to the hub. We will eventually. And we're starting to build a platform around our hub. We can extend this one. Another landfill block right here. Boom. Landfill this one right here. Boom. Belt. That's going to get filled in. That lava's in the process of being chilled. This guy's complaining about power. Are we not getting enough? Oh, look at that. So the sun does apparently move. I thought it didn't. Oh, man. So a bunch of our solar panels are out of the sun at the moment. Let's get some more put down. What are these guys? 0%. Oh. Yeah, this is the sunny side currently. Oh man, yeah, we're going to need a lot more solar around. Probably on all four or all six sides, right, of this big asteroid. And we do. What can we do about that? Let's find a spot for solar. Our poles are super duper cheap, right? It only takes like one little block of ice and we have tons. Let's put some solar over here. Man, I guess up high would make the most sense. May not be over here for a while, so let's throw a bunch of solar. Then we need to get some power poles. Just run a string of these things. Pretty much any way we want. That. And down this way. Just need to connect up to our other network. That will help. That will help. You guys finally have a little power? Nope, still waiting. One of these guys has enough to go. I tell you what, let's wrap this first episode here. Man, we're just scratching the surface. We have unlocked some more buildings. So in addition to the mine and the smelter, we've got factory. That's going to allow us to produce steel, glass. Yes, you can generate trash in the factory. I'm not sure why. later when we get a colony going, we'll get trash from the colony. Mill, eventually we're going to be able to grow wheat. We're not close to being able to do that just yet. And we're going to be able to make canned seaweed. So later we're going to be able to melt this ice, make lakes, create pasture or fields where we can actually grow wheat, and then also grow seaweed. And the factory will allow us to pack up that seaweed and feed it to our colonists. What else we have? Refinery. This gets us water from our ice. Concrete. That's going to be super important for us as we build our colony. Hydrogen and oxygen. The oxygen is going to be important for building an atmosphere around our asteroid so we can support colonists. Yeah, we've got a ton of stuff to do. We have another belt that goes over pipes. We have pipes, cistern to store water. That's our basic storage here. Supply pod. It looks like we can only bring in rock. Selected supply delivery. Bring in rock. Let me try that later. Pod dock, we've been building those. Solar panels we've seen. Lamps I haven't used yet. Fusion reactor. It generates a large amount of energy from deuterium. And then deuterium is processed in the refinery. Let's see about that real quick before we go. Actually, let's do that next episode. Let's look at the fusion reactor. That would allow us to generate power without having to rely on the sun. We won't get into this low power situation that we're in right now. So let's look into that first thing next episode. Yeah, for now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this new series on Facteroids. Very cool game. We're just getting started and we're taking on a massive project. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'll see you all in the next episode.